No, it's not for me. Insanely elite. Yeah, respect that from Waitrose. Good morning guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, I am only going to be eating meal deals. I love a meal deal. You get so much food for your buck. They're just the best. I started off at Tesco because I felt that they had the best range in terms of breakfast foods. I don't really like these sandwiches, but this was really the only main that was breakfast related, and this was the breakfast half and half sandwich. Now this is actually limited edition, not that it's overly exciting. Bacon and ketchup and sausage and brown sauce, so one of them's ketchup, one of them's brown sauce. I think there's egg in there as well. This is more exciting. I went to the bakery bit for the snack. I thought it'd be a bit different. I don't know if this was a risk that's not going to pay off. This is the vanilla cream crown or something. The guy was putting the pastries out as I came along, so I came at the right time. He literally put them out and I took one of the cream crowns and I was like, wow, okay. This was the item that wasn't actually technically on the meal deal. It wasn't clear, to be fair. The iced Costa mocha. It had the classic Costa machine. It actually had an iced option, which I've never seen before. But I just assumed that the ice was also included in the meal deal. Turns out it wasn't, but she got it anyway in the meal deal. I'm sorry, that was way too misleading. I might actually try it right this flipping second. Oh, that is insanely watery. Okay, not my favourite thing. That is really watery and not very chocolatey at all. Really not my favourite thing, but we're moving on. So I'm gonna try this first. They are very different actually. I am more of a sausage sarnie girl, so I will start with the sausage. To be fair, the bread is actually really soft. Where's the sauce? That is so dry. That is not the one. I'm gonna try the bacon one, but there is so little sauce in that. The bread's really lovely, but apart from that, not for me. That is such a rip-off. That is not for me. I am going to try putting a bit more sauce in it and maybe toasting it, see if that revives it, but there is like barely any sauce in that. Dry bones. This also is, I mean, I will drink it. They were very kind and gave it to me as part of my meal deal. I can't take advantage of that, but that is not a mocha at all. Hopefully this bad boy redeems it. That is better actually. That has redeemed it. That was really nice. The vanilla in the bottom is gorgeous. In fact, I'm gonna have to go in again. Well, that's good. At least something was good. Guys, I'm gonna try and redeem this. I will be right back. So this is the current state of the sausage sandwich. I may have made it 10 times worse. It does actually look like a chessboard now. I've also put some ketchup in it. In my opinion, that is a lot nicer actually. It's still not great. It tastes so cheap. The meat in it, is that even meat? Is there cheese in that? I don't think there's supposed to be cheese in it. I actually lost my necklace this morning and had to retrace my steps, which took a fat minute. I hate retracing my steps. I find it so boring. I'm really bad at like looking for things. I did, as you can tell, find it, which I'm so buzzing about because I genuinely thought that was gone forever. I don't know if I've ever shown this on camera before, but this is a little Taylor Swift necklace. It basically has TS on it. My face up close, no. My mum bought it for me years ago, but I wear this all the time. One of my best friends has the same one as well. I feel like you have default jewelry, don't you? And this is definitely default jewelry for me. I jump to conclusions with these sorts of things. I was like, I've lost it, it's gone. Anyway, retracing the steps. It was in Sainsbury's. Oh my god, it was literally on the floor. I picked it up and kissed it. I know that's so rank and rancid and God knows what's been on that floor, but you know when you're just so happy to see something and I was like, oh my god, my little baby, it was just on the floor. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I just don't think you can call that a mocha. Yeah, the best bit is definitely this pastry. Can you try this for me?
Oh, I don't know if I want a sandwich right now.
Just a little bite of that.
Well, what is it?
It's bacon sarnie.
No, I sort of actually don't fancy it.
It's really bad.
Oh, yeah.
Also, we saw the worst film last night. The film itself just wasn't a bit of us. I don't want to hate on it too much, but it was called Baby Girl and it just was really bizarre. But also the viewing experience was absolutely terrible. Two drunk girls came and sat behind us and were literally like yelling. We had people either side of us that were crunching the whole way through, so we ended up just sitting in the front row.
Mills, I found out what jelly cat you are. Love to take risks, always ready for a party.
Yeah.
So that means you are the Amusables peanut.
That makes sense. I love a peanut. I think I found you.
Don't say Bartholomew Bear.
I was literally gonna say Bartholomew Bear. No, you are Bartholomew Bear.
No. Like dressing up in new outfits.
Yeah, you do. You're always buying new clothes.
No, I don't want to be Bartholomew Bear.
Well, you are. I really like that.
Independent.
Who's this then?
Timmy Turtle.
No, you're just saying that because you want to be Timmy Turtle.
No.
You're not actually. What's the other trait?
Quick to learn new skills.
I'm not sure about that.
No.
I'm sorry, you love a new outfit. You are Bartholomew Bear. I can't even say it.
Bartholomew Bear.
We'll see you at lunch, guys. Hey everyone! I went to good old trusty Amazon Fresh. I love an Amazon meal deal. I actually think they could potentially be the best meal deal out there. I've gone for another iced coffee, but I have gone decaf because my brain's a bit fuzzy today, as you could probably tell by the speed I'm speaking. So I've gone for a decaf iced cappuccino with hazelnut, I think. I've also gone for a burning hot. I've gone for a cheeky soup. It's the Renourish spicy lentil and red pepper, I think, soup. I've also gone for their hot sausage roll. My hands. Whoops. I just feel like with Amazon Fresh, it doesn't really feel like a meal deal. Oh, I did add chili flakes and pepper. I don't know if that was wise. I have soup at work and the soup at work is like to die for, and that doesn't compare to that, but that is really nice for a meal deal soup as well. Right, let's go in with the sausage roll. That is so yummy. So James always raves on about these sausage rolls. They're so nice.
Oh my god.
So good. Look at that. Let's try the iced coffee, guys. Ooh. Tastes very milky. But then it is cappuccino. That's not bad. You can really taste the hazelnut as well, which is nice. Right, I think I need to dip the sausage roll in the soup, personally. Oh my word. That is insanely... Guys, I'm so excited for dinner. I've just gone and bought it. I feel like I pulled it out the bag. I really like that coffee, actually. Nice one. This is oat milk, so they have the option for oat milk. It's also decaf. I feel like a lot of them don't have decaf options. Tops it. I finally finished Zoe's Vlogmas, but it's been such a comfort watch. And now I'm like, what the heck am I going to put in the background when I'm doing bits and bobs? That sausage roll. There is something to be said about a hot counter with a meal deal. That was absolutely delicious. We'll see you at dinner time. As you can probably tell, it is dinner time. I may have got 2 meal deals. Dinner for me is a big meal and I just don't feel like one meal deal would really cut it. The first place I went to was Sainsbury's. The snack is actually my dessert, so I'll show you that in a bit. But I went for the katsu chicken wrap. I'll be completely honest, I wasn't overly pleased with the mains for Sainsbury's. I just thought they were a little bit dead. It's literally just wrap, sandwich or pasta. You probably will have noticed I haven't had pasta in this video and I will not be having pasta. Meal deal pastas for me are a no-go. Something about them gives me the ick. Anyway, chicken breast goujons in a breadcrumb coating, vegetables and vinegar. That actually sounds really, really nice. I also got a Pepsi Max. I don't know if I've ever had a Pepsi Max before. Obviously, I'm an avid Diet Coke girly, but I just thought I'd change it up and see how this compares. I actually went to Waitrose and I personally think the options here were elite. So I went for the spicy chicken dragon rolls sushi, basically. I mean, look at that. I've actually been wanting to try these for ages, so I'm so glad I'm doing this video. For my side, I went for the chicken katsu bites with teriyaki mayo. I just love that both of these items came with sauce. Respect that from Waitrose. For my drink from Waitrose, I got the Itsu Zen water. How fancy is that can? Raspberry and dragon fruit, 0 calories, 0 sugar, sparkling water. Sounds great. I'm actually very, very excited for this dinner. Look at her. Oh my goodness. And the little cat as well. I'm gonna start with the katsu chicken bites. Oh my god. That is really nice. You get so much sauce. Those chicken bites taste like chicken nuggets to me, like McDonald's chicken nuggets with a little bit of something. There is the wrap. It actually looks really, really nice. It's just tiny. Like, I think wraps are so small. Oh my gosh, that is really delicious. I love a wrap. I just don't find them filling at all. The breaded chicken is delicious. It's packed with veggies, it's packed with the katsu sauce. You can really taste the katsu. That is really, really nice. This dinner could be the one, you know. Going in with the hands, guys. I also will be doing a little cheeky Q&A, guys. I just love sushi. Just tastes like fizzy water. No wonder it's 0 calories, 0 sugar, all that jazz. Just water, really. I love the flavours in that. Okay, what is your go-to way to de-stress? I actually had a bit of a funny day today. I don't know what was in that coffee this morning, or... Oh my god. I did not mean to yeet that into the sauce. You know when you have those days where you just feel off? Oh my god, I still can't get over that. There were certain things that I did that really, really helped. If I'm just not really doing much of a day, I will read, because it takes me into a different place and it just gives me the space to just sort of breathe, and then I don't feel quite so stressed when I go back to whatever situation is stressing me out. Which is why I like reading on the train, because the train stresses me out, especially when it's late, delayed, busy, all that jazz. Just reading takes me out of all of that. I am such a bookworm. I'm gonna try this sauce, by the way. That is really nice. I also like a good shower. 2-3 minutes in, out. It just makes me feel clean, it makes me feel fresh. Putting on a new outfit, that does wonders. And also just making sure that the space around me is clean. Whether I'm at work, whether I'm at home, I just like making sure that my surroundings are as clean as they can be. Also walking, I love a walk. Even like half an hour does wonders. Really different vibes here, but do you have a recurring nightmare / dream? Now, I'm a big old dreamer. I dream most nights, I think. Ooh, yeah, that does taste different to a Diet Coke, but I don't know why. That is nice. I feel like it's a little bit more fruity, maybe. It tastes slightly like Dr. Pepper, but that is really good. I might actually put the wrap in the sriracha mayo. Oh, that looks nice. Wowie, that is gorgeous. In terms of like recurring dreams, one that is big for me is that I will always dream that I'm really high up. I don't know if it stems from like my fear of heights. And by the way, I don't have like a massive fear of heights. Like, that is definitely not on the top of my phobias list, but you know, I'm not great with them. Sometimes I'll have these dreams where I'm like on like a ski slope or something, but it's like so high up and like it's impossible to get down. This is so tasty. I'm loving this wrap. Honestly, I think it's my favourite bit. Favourite childhood TV show? By the way, this is the little cat that the chopsticks came with. I feel like I need to give her a name. What on earth was I talking about? Not clear. No, you do. Oh, favourite TV show. Okay. I do seem to remember really liking the Story Makers. Also Tikkabilla, you know, with the like purple house. But as like a late child / early teen, my favourite shows were definitely The Sleepover Club and The Saddle Club. I was obsessed with those shows. Did anyone else watch that? I think they were both Australian. Saddle Club definitely was. But yeah, The Saddle Club I think was the main one for me. And I can't believe I'm admitting this, but I actually remember once writing out the whole dialogue as a script. I actually have no idea why I did that. Like, what was I gaining from that? Gosh, I had way too much time on my hands. What was your favourite subject at school? I wasn't the biggest fan of school. It wasn't my time to shine. I mean, I was fine, like I just got by. I was very quiet, I stayed in the background. I did my exams, I got my grades, that was it. But I'd say my favourite subject, so I did psychology at A-level and that was really interesting. And I feel like our teachers were really, really good actually. I wouldn't say that was my favourite though. Growing up, probably English was my go-to. I really enjoyed English language, but my teacher didn't really like me. I have no idea why. I did English lit at A-level and that was not for me. I remember one exam, I literally just sat there, wrote a paragraph and just sat there for the rest of the 2 hours staring into space. It was so bad because I literally had no idea what to write. I didn't really like art actually, although I remember once making mesh chickens and that wasn't really for me. The absolute worst was PE. Those changing rooms could be nasty. The group situations, like picking teams and all that jazz, picking captains. Oh my gosh, that's brutal. And yes, I was one of those people that were always picked at the end. And also just like the people who are bad are made to feel like absolute pig poo. Like it was honestly just not for me. Long story short, probably English language. Family member you're most like. I thought this was really interesting. In terms of like wider family, I'm definitely most like my granny. She dresses almost quite similar to me. If people say like, oh, you dress like your granny, usually you'd be like, how dare you? If someone said to me you dress like your granny, I'd be absolutely thrilled. That's what I aspire to be like when I'm older. So that nearly went in my Pepsi. But also, I find my granny so funny. Our sense of humour is very similar. Gosh, I've been filming for so long. I'm so sorry, guys. This is also, like, actually a bit of a feast. Like, I didn't quite realise how much is going down here. Every time we're together, I end up, like, in stitches. This is my grandparents, to be fair. Both of them, they're just bad as each other. They make me hurt from laughing so much. Like, it's too much. Like, it actually hurts. Oh, I loved this question. What do you look for in a friend? I think as you get older, you do definitely get more picky with who you spend your time with. And I do feel like for me, the main thing is just having a friend who makes an effort. I am not going to stick around for someone who doesn't want to spend time with me. It sounds really simple, but I feel like there's some people that it's just like impossible to not even track down, because obviously loads of friends have busy lifestyles and that's fine, but almost can't be bothered. And you're just like, no, it's almost like playing hard to get, like in the dating scene or something, but it's just not my bag. But also someone that just like is really, really loyal and just cares. It should go both ways obviously, but I do feel like that is the sign of a good old chum, you know. Morning person or night owl? I can answer this without a shadow of a doubt. Definitely a morning person. I actually quite enjoy the mornings. I'm one of those weirdos, which is the complete opposite to James, who really doesn't. I don't know why, my brain is really whirring first thing in the morning. The only time I will lie in is if I'm ill or hungover, which I suppose is sort of the same thing. I found that if I have to get up early after drinking, I am going to be a absolute state. Sometimes I wake up still drunk and then I'm like, oh my god, I'm absolutely like unstoppable. It gets to 3 p.m. It's always flipping 3 p.m. It gets to 3 p.m. and I'm like, I don't know what to do with myself. Like, this is terrible. Last blooming bite, guys. That was insane. I did not know a meal deal would have that much potential. I actually think my favourite bit was the wrap though. That's so random. I'm gonna get into my PJs and then we can finish the day with a little sweet treat. Let's go. So, I went to the Sainsbury's bakery and got myself, I think it's a chocolate and pistachio baton. This is it up close, ignore my horrible hands. I've been wanting to try this for ages. I guess let's try it. Do I like that? I can't quite tell. I think I do. That is the middle, by the way. It's almost got like a pistachio / chocolate cream inside. It's okay. I think I would have preferred just like a chocolate bar of some kind, but I felt like that was a bit boring, you know? I'm gonna try and finish these questions before the end of the video. First thing on your bucket list. One thing that was always on my bucket list was to go to Disneyland, but I mean, I've done that a few times now, so I think for me it would be, if I were to have a kid, to take my child to Disneyland, because my childhood memories of Disneyland is just, I don't know, it just fills me with so much joy. I can't even explain it. Like, it brings me so much nostalgia, and going back to Disneyland as an adult as well made me feel so nostalgic. And oh my gosh, I just love Disney anyway, but Disneyland for some reason just like almost makes me a bit emotional. I don't know why. I just feel like it has so many memories held there, and I know my mum really cherished the memories we had there, and Disneyland itself. She loves Disneyland. But yeah, the French Disneyland in Paris, oh my gosh. But also I want to meet Taylor Swift. Do you like having alone time? Funny you ask, because I'm alone right now. Not really. I used to love alone time when I was living at home. I used to really cherish time on my own, especially because I shared a room with my sister, so I had like no alone time. I feel like now, if I have an evening on my own, nah. Sometimes if I'm in the mood and I have things to do, I don't mind. But if I have nothing to do, I find it really hard to like just chill out when I'm on my own. Okay, the last one's a bit of a hard-hitting one. Any advice for your 10-year-old self? I think the main thing I'd say to my 10-year-old self, if I could, is try not to care what other people think, because as I've said before, I was such an introverted, shy kid, and I cared so much what other people thought of me. I sort of just kept my head down. I really hate people disliking me, but I think I've come more to terms with it, you know. I try to be a good person. If people don't like something about me, then that's on them. And also, just eat your veggies, for goodness sake. If it wasn't beige, I didn't want it. That got surprisingly good towards the end, actually. I feel like the first few bites I was a bit like, what the heck is this? But it was giving almond croissant towards the end. Very impressed with that. My favourite was Sainsbury's. I feel like they really pulled it out of the bag, and that was just a standard meal deal. It wasn't even premium. Also really enjoyed that. Pepsi Max, actually. So yeah, anyway, I am gonna love you and leave you. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, you know what to do. Please like, please subscribe. I'm so close to 1,000 subscribers now, so yeah, it would mean the world. Bye.